crash. On the first try, y'all gonna get pregnant on the first try. And I'm not trying to prophesy or nothing. I've just seen like it's a humorous thing that happens to believers, right?
Yeah, actually, most people with baby mama drama are actually believers.
Right.
Yeah, it's true and it's sad. All the same, yeah.
No, but I like what you're saying. Don't be putting yourself in situations that are avoidable.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah. You could actually avoid it.
Yes. So what about the guy who saved and he's been tripping, sleeping all over the place and whatnot? What do you say to that guy?
That guy, there's always hope. There's hope. This life, once being a Christian is not hard, by the way. Being a Christian is not hard, but walking in faith, that's the tough part. Because when we registering for school, in any place you see that place written religion. So people just stick Christian
because you ain't no Muslim.
Yeah, you're not Hindu. You're not
right?
Hindu. Probably they should have like pagan and all those other things. But you're not
just chilling around.
Yeah,
town.
I'm just there.
I don't really associate with any.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, but now people actually they just like say they're Christian by virtue of that. But then walking in faith is different from that. Okay. So they're two different things. But for people who are struggling with that, I would say there's hope. There's hope in Jesus, and there's hope in there's a time we were talking with someone and he was like, Muhanjii, why do you fast? Then I was like, fasting changes you, it does not change God. People think when you fast, I will fast, I keep to find a God and if I tell he like it will change God. But no, it actually changes you to be in tune with him.
I gotta say that you have very good foundation. Which church do you go to?
Sitam. Shout out to my pastor.
Shout out. That's Sitam Buruburu,
yeah,
right?
Buruburu.
Yeah, so all the way from Sitam Paki, Miss Manya.
Oh yeah.
I'm saying tick to Sitam Buruburu, all right? Now tell me, when you decided to come up with, is it a song that you recently recorded as soon as you got into a new agency?
Not really.
Okay, you've had it for a minute.
Yeah, actually, it has a really good and bad story with it. Because I recorded it last year.
Okay.
And in studio there was an incident, and then we lost everything.
What?
Yeah, we lost the song.
Stuff crashed.
Yeah.
Okay.
We lost the song. We tried that recovery. We couldn't have it back. So
who's your producer?
My producer is Ngala Mtukawaida. Big of my producer.
Where's your producer based at?
He's based at Westland.
Okay.
Really cool guy.
Okay.
Yeah. So we had to remake it again. So at least we had a couple of things. So we did it again, and yes.
But I'm sure it was better than the first.
Yeah. Actually, we just made it sound more better.
Yeah.
Yeah. What we thought we would change, we actually changed it.
Which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Now you said you're still an example.
Yeah.
Let's talk about you leaving T412.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure you're tired of this question, right? But I gotta ask, honey.
Yeah.
Next time you come back with your second single, maybe we'll be talking about other things, right? So tell me why you left T412. Such a nice bunch of young men,
awesome
sharpening
guy.
One another.
Awesome guy.
And then Muhanjii decides, yo,
I'm out.
I ain't doing this no more. What happened?
T412, they're actually my really good friends. They are really my brothers for a very long time.
Right.
And for those who didn't know, we are together even more than 6 years. We have known each other. So my decision to move from T412 was kind of a battle between me and God. I know people think this is cliche, but actually it's true. I was, if I was to leave T412, if I was to be obedient earlier, I would have left it like a year ago.
Okay.
But then it was like back and forth, me and God. And apart from that, also on the physical side of it, was there are things I really wanted to address as an artist, and also to build myself also as an artist and a brand. So I wanted to get to my own space to do that. Like if I was to do Blandah in T412, it wouldn't sound like this. Right. It would be totally different.
Okay, that makes sense actually. Yeah. Because I know the sound. I know your sound as the EG, Team EG, right? So you're the Zayn Malik of T412, right? How's it been so far?
So far it has been interesting. It has been interesting.
Were you scared though?
Yeah.
You were scared of going it alone?
Let me tell you the truth. People think it's easy, but it was not easy. I was actually really, really scared. Because I was like, okay, if I do this, then okay, what next? Blandah, like I don't know where to go, who to go to, what do I do next? Because when I left, I was like, I will just stay away from this music for a while. Then try to figure out what I will actually do. Because the first intent was like, if I'm checking from a group, you have to have a plan.
Right.
God, what are you even telling me? What is this? Then when I left, actually, in about like 3-4 months, things just started falling in place. I did not plan all that is happening now. I was just doing it out of sheer will of I'm scared. Okay, God, you just show me what to do. Then just things just fell in place, and for me it was so exciting.
So how did you explain to your brothers that, boys, I love you and everything, but I'm going solo? Tell us about that conversation. Whoa. And you on Trinity Connect, you can keep it 100, right?
I'm gonna keep it 100.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it 100. So like, I remember it was somewhere in December. And
2016.
Yeah, 2016. And we met up. It was just after Christmas. And we met up. We were just talking to the boys. Then I was like, hey, you guys, I need us to meet. We need to have a meeting. Because we are not all of us. We need to have a meeting. So I have something to tell you. Then we actually had the meeting around 2017.
Okay.
Then we had the meeting. We sat down. We argued.
Oh, okay.
It was an argument. It wasn't just like, I wanna leave. It's cool. You can leave.
God be with you.
Yeah. It was like, wait, no, you guys.
Like, why are you spoiling this?
Yeah. Why now?
Okay.
You get it wasn't an easy conversation. And that day, I remember we left that place. We were at Geegee's place. So we left that place with mixed emotions. We were talking, but I know inside it was really it was really bugging everyone. Right. Because for me it was like they feel like I'm like throwing away,
abandoning
things.
them.
Yeah.
Okay.
And for them I think it was like, why are you leaving us? You know? So it was a really tough conversation, but we had it, and it was good. It was good for both of us to have such a conversation.
Okay.
Because during the way, I keep saying this, when you're in a group, when you need to take more steps, there are things that you are learning, and there is something that God has put in you that only you can do, and only you can achieve or fulfill.
Uniquely,
that
authentically you.
Yeah. So even for the group, I hope like everyone knows their line and to what direction God is taking.
Are you all talking now?
Not as much.
It's unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
Are you doing Safari?
Right now we are doing there's a new one that has come.
Embrace.
Yeah.
So it's about, like today we're talking about friendship. That's like the sit-down program, right? Friendship, and man, it's all about loving with all you got, right? Expressing God, throughout, even in your friendships. Because how will they know that you truly follow Christ? If that's what you choose to express, regardless of your feelings, right? So I'm gonna challenge you real quick. You need to find your brothers, and y'all need to hang out, right? I know it's been crazy, right? But it's gonna be okay, right? So I feel like y'all should just talk it out, whatnot, and then whenever you feel your egos coming in play, remember that it's about Jesus first, right? Okay. And you need to keep me posted on that, right? Yes, I want to know.
You are very sit-down.
I want to know how that's going to work out. Okay, so tell me what's next for Muhanjii.
Oh wow, what's next for Muhanjii? There's a bunch of things that are in the works. Probably soon enough, hit you with more music. And we are yet to talk with my team about when are the releases and the dates, but just
something's cooking.
Something really good.
Okay.
Really good and different.
Yeah. So now you have a record label. Yeah. You're under a record label.
Yeah.
Verse 5 gave birth to Agency5ve.
Yeah.
What is the difference for you as an artist who had no label initially, and you had to sort of do your own thing, and now when you're like under a label?
First of all, Agency5ve is like really good in terms of there are people who know where they're going, and I told them where I am going, and coincidentally it made sense. There are these things that you bring this and this, it's side A and side B, then they actually make sense. Now we're going the same direction.
Right.
That worked. That was like the first thing, so that if are we really going the same way. Then when I got into Agency5ve, first of all, for me, I'm a person who's really particular. I'm really choosy, and for me, I found so much order. I didn't expect it because I was like, I mean, they're starting.
Yeah.
And I found so much order.
Professional people.
Really, really professional. And
right.
I found there's order and there's a lot of communication. So on a daily basis, okay, so today what are we doing? This is happening. So there's really precise things. You are to do this.
So you would advise other up and coming artists, that if they can find a label that they agree with and they understand the vision, to get on.
Yeah.
It can only be a good thing for the music, right?
It's good for the music and for yourself. Because as an artist, when you mix yourself with so many things, you forget about your art.
Okay.
So you focus on things that don't really grow you as an artist, but grow you as a brand. So your brand might be big, but as an artist, you're not where you really want to.
Okay. And in studio, we also have Agency5ve. You know how they call them record label executive, right? You know those people. The Sonko has just checked in. How are you doing, Juma?
I'm good. But first of all, I'm not the label executive. I'm just a guy in the label. Yes.
How are you gonna try and downplay it like that? I'm not even buying what you're selling right now. Okay. So you're a record label executive, right? You're I don't know.
Part of the co-founding team.
Yeah, which is amazing.
Yes.
So you decided that there's a need for such a label in Kenya.
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
And what are the plans that you guys have?
So for us especially, even this ties to verse 5, what exactly verse 5, what we do in verse 5. And like for verse 5, our main issue, our main point of whatever we're engaging the culture with has never been just doing events alone. We try to engage the culture as much as we could, and thankfully for the event was like the first thing we could tap into and get into the industry. So when it came to labels, we always have these complaints. Well, some of the artists are frustrated by the industry, either by the way the management is, and they stop doing music, and that ultimately also affects verse 5 and the cultures in general, because you find now.
So you guys are looking to impact.
Yes.
Okay.
And the culture.
Big scale.
Yes, the culture.
Right.
So you find if let's say in 2016 we had, let's say, 10 hip hop guys. I know we had more than 10 hip hop guys, and then come 2017 we have like 5, because 5 of them who are frustrated by the industry. They kind of that's a loss for the industry, and that's also a loss, let's say, generally for the culture and for the guys who could have been reached by the gospel. Because that means more guys who are pushing the gospel.
Laborers are few, and then they're getting fewer.
Yes.
I hear you.
Yes.
Okay.
So
now can I ask a really random question? Do you pay Muhanjii a salary?
No.
Okay.
Yes, no. We don't pay Muhanjii a salary. Because
apparently that's what labels do.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it depends, because there are labels that will actually pay a salary. There are labels that will actually come into a mutual agreement on. Because for verse 5, when we started working with Muhanjii, and I don't know if Muhanjii is over this conversation. We had this conversation with Muhanjii sometime last year, and then we kind of finalized on the conversation at Deejay Dabulo's wedding. Pale kwa chakula, umesoma kwa kibanda. Anyway, so the conversation was, how can we both how can we come up with something that we can use to both grow Muhanjii as an artist holistically, not just probably music, because Muhanjii is also a very good artist in terms of drawing and whatnot. And how because most of the labels, when the labels come in, they'll come in with limits, like
and
now,
their own agenda.
Stop doing this. We need you to start doing this. So the first thing was, we just want Muhanjii to be Muhanjii.
So say I have a gig,
Yes.
I have a gig and I want Muhanjii to come through. Does he have to notify you guys?
Yeah, yes, but not me directly.
Okay. The system, the structure.
Yes. The first person that should know about whatever Muhanjii is working on is Muhanjii's publicist. So Muhanjii has his own.
So they have to keep.
Yes. So because now the publicist is the one who will communicate with us. So in terms of, what do we need to make this happen? Do we need to get Muhanjii new outfits for this gig? Do we need to get Muhanjii blah 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 for this?
Y'all get outfits?
Yes.
I need a label. Okay, so let's talk about new artists that want to be signed. There are guys listening in and they want to know if they can be part of the Agency5ve family. How do they go about it?
Now for the agency, right now we're actually not taking in any new artists, because we don't want to be in a situation where we have 10 artists that we are saying we are working with, and then we end up just dividing the resources to 10 people, and none is actually getting value for that. So what we looked for in Muhanjii was one, someone who can actually do his own thing, who doesn't need to be pushed around. Like right now, as we're speaking, we're already done with Muhanjii's project, and that just shows how hardworking the guy is.
Right.
He's not an artist that will be dropping one song in 2 months.
Yeah, one hit wonder.
Yes. So first of all, we're just looking for consistency and someone who is self-driven, and of course doing gospel music.
Right. So there'll come a time that you'll engage other people.
Yes.
They need to just chill out just 1 second.
And grind.
Okay.
Yes.
Work.
Yes.
I hear you. I hear you. So now, real quick, tell people how they can stay in touch with you, how they can find out what you're up to, your music and whatnot.
Stay in touch with me.
Instagram,
Facebook, Twitter. Muhanjii with a double I.
Yes.
Yeah, you'll find me there. Let's be interactive. Say what you want to say to me. Let's talk. If you have something to ask us, until there.
And also for Agency5, because we've been getting so many messages, like for guys who want to, for producers who want to be part of the team, for even other artists and even dancers. The easiest way is actually send us a mail on Agency5ve@gmail. The text thing probably won't work.
Okay.
WhatsApp, yes.
Okay, Sawa. Now they know.
Yes.
And Muhanjii just wants to go with this one line, Life be like Christ.
You're the Blandah.
Blandah. It's time for hip hop. No, rock CCM. Okay.